out front here with Aaron Burnett. Our guest is Howie Mandel. Howie, explain to our audience about your excessive kind of behavior, Mr. Mandela. I mean, sorry about that. It's live here. No, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I don't. Yeah, that's a thing here. That's a thing. And I'm gonna be honest. Now, I'm glad that I said that. I'm glad I said that by mistake because I just want to get rid of another thing here. A few things so we can get on with Groundhog's Day and all that. New day. Groundhog's Day is a new day. Maybe the same things happen over and over, but yet it's still new. You know, because you're able to, and these sleeves on these shirts, man. Who is picking out my wardrobe? Anyway, excessive behaviors like Mandel, Howie Mandel. I mean, it's all one. We're all one. I mean, why can't we say Howie Mandel and then say Mandela? You know, I just think in the last 4 or 5 years, I just think all the separation, and it's like people are just looking for someone to see if they're racist and everything. Like, you know, I mean, I really want to talk about something else. I want to talk about Howie Mandel. I want to talk about how he was talking about how the kids, you know, all right, what's the first thing you do when you have a kid? Now, you have a baby. You take him to a pediatrician. You know, make sure he's eating right, make sure he's growing right, you know. Then he gets a little older, then you take him to the teeth doctor, and they just check the teeth and all that. You know, bring them, make sure they're healthy. But you're not understanding his thoughts, like, you know. I mean, sometimes, like he was explaining, you know, people just go under the cracks. The behavior, like he was saying how if his shoes untied, like at school when he was young, he couldn't retie them because he didn't want to, I don't know, he didn't want to get the germs or whatever. I mean, it's like when you look at someone else's kind of like knacks and like things, you know, like quirks, you're like, wow. You know, I have a few myself, you know. I like order, but I mean, I don't go to extremes about it. I just do the best I can. And for the things that don't go in order, I don't like this shirt, man. Yeah, I like that. I like things to look like they're in order, you know. But then I like them to just question the order in which they're in. You know, it's like you go out and you do something, you know, and you ever like just say to yourself, why am I doing this? Let's just say you're a state worker or something. Like every day you do the same old work, you know, you do the same old stuff, you know, and then like you have a thought, like, you know, I mean, because you're saying I've been doing, like 2 weeks ago I was doing the same thing, I did all this and it's not right or whatever, or why am I doing it? What's going on? Who am I doing it for? And what's the purpose? But the whole thing here, like I said, in the last 4 or 5 years, I'm like, how did we get to this point? I'm just trying to clear the way for you know, to do comedy. Like, you know, how could you do comedy when you can't even make fun of the things that we do without someone saying like you're insensitive? No, we're not insensitive. We're health workers. We're health people. You know, good humor brings good things. No one's perfect. We're not perfect, you know. Alright. I think I have a little tea now. On the station, I brought you all that and more. Coming up on 333 here. I don't know. It'd be best if I had some interaction with people that are concerned, like I am, you know, about the direction that we're going in, you know. We're in a really bad, over here, I'm talking about America, like, you know, I mean, just think you get up and mostly all the news, which is hand or like, yeah, like a baby. It's like you feed it to like a little baby, and then you have this thing where how come somebody goes crazy? How come someone goes nuts? But your hand, your whatever, your baby, you're putting it, you're giving it to them, and then you're like scratching your head. You're like, why, you know, why is all this stuff going on? We haven't got any good news in the last 5 years. I mean, talking other than the agenda here. Well, I take that back. Maybe they got smart, and all of a sudden the media has just controlled the agenda of how we think and feel.